It was Easter Sunday morning. The family was all gathered for their after-church feast. There would be ham, yams, scalloped potatoes, and corn, and of course, plenty of pie and ice cream. Little Susie was asking question after question about the traditions of the meal. "Why do we fix ham on Easter?" she asked. To which Mom replied, "It's our tradition to eat ham on Easter to demonstrate our freedom from Jewish dietary law." Susie continued with why this and why that with everything that was being prepared. As you can imagine, Mom was getting tired of the grilling. Susie asked Mom, "Why do we cut the ends off the ham before we put it in the roaster?" Mom stumped this time. In her frustration, she answered, "I don't know. We've always done it this way." "Why don't you go ask Grandma?" Grandma was sitting in the living room, looking forward to being engaged in conversation by her granddaughter. Susie asked, "Grandma, why do we cut the ends off the ham before we put it in the roaster?" Grandma had that grandma twinkle in her eye as she replied, "I don't know why your mom does it, but I did it because my roaster was too small to hold the whole ham." Many of our traditions have lost their meaning as they are passed down from generation to generation. That's what had happened to temple worship back when Jesus was here. God had instituted the temple as a place for people to come and seek his help. They came to ask forgiveness from their sins. It was a place of prayer demonstrating their dependence upon God. They brought their offerings as tribute to the King who was protecting and providing for them. On Monday of Holy Week, Jesus cleansed the temple, demonstrating why the church was no longer in step with God's plan. The church had become wealthy through its taxes and its fees. The place of worship and prayer had become a money-making enterprise. The church had gone from exercising their dependence upon God and their love for him in a place to a place of self-sufficiency and pride. This is how Matthew put it. Jesus entered the temple courts and drove out all who were buying and selling there. He overturned the tables and the money changers and the benches of those selling doves. "It is written," he said to them, "My house will be called a house of prayer, but you are making it into a den of robbers." That's found in Matthew 21, verses 12 through 13. Why we do things is often more important than what we are doing. Do we use prayer to get what we desire? Or to remind us that God is already doing what is best? As Jesus taught, "Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven." Matthew 6:10. Instead of defending our behavior, creating even more tension for us, we can admit our error so that God can forgive and give us another fresh start. May God's blessing be yours in this Holy Week as we look to him. Bye-bye.